Most people fear the ocean when it is violent, when waves rise, when wind screams, when the surface turns chaotic. But seasoned mariners know something far more unsettling. The ocean is often most dangerous when it is perfectly calm. No warning. No drama. Just a flat horizon stretching endlessly in every direction. Because calm water doesn't mean safe water. Sometimes, it means the opposite. The great misunderstanding: humans trust what looks stable. We are wired that way. A quiet ocean feels predictable, swimmable, manageable. But the surface only tells a fraction of the story. Beneath calm water, powerful forces may already be moving. Currents shifting, temperatures colliding, pressure systems building energy across enormous distances. And by the time the surface changes, the danger is already in motion. Deadly calm. The mariners warning sailors have long used a phrase that unsettles even experienced crews. Dead calm, not peaceful calm. Dead calm. Moments when the wind vanishes, yet the atmosphere feels heavy, almost watchful. Historically, some of the ocean's most violent transitions have been preceded by eerie stillness. As if the sea were inhaling, before exhaling something far more powerful. Rip currents. Invisible force. One of the greatest dangers in seemingly calm water is the rip current. From shore, the ocean may look gentle. Small waves. Soft movement. Nothing alarming. Yet rip currents function like narrow rivers flowing away from land, fast enough to overpower even strong swimmers. No splash. No roar. Just quiet, unstoppable pull. Many survivors later say the same thing. The water looked completely safe. Long swell energy storms do not need to be local to be dangerous. Weather systems hundreds, sometimes thousands, of miles away can send energy across the ocean in the form of long swells. When those swells arrive, the surface may still appear orderly. But below, massive water displacement is occurring. This is why experienced surfers study distant weather patterns. Because the calm you see may have been set in motion days ago. Temperature shifts where cold and warm waters collide, instability forms. Marine life reacts first. Bait fish shift. Predators follow. Visibility changes. Currents behave unpredictably. To someone floating above, nothing looks unusual. But the environment has already transformed. The ocean rarely announces these transitions. It simply becomes something different. Psychology. When humans lower their guard, perhaps the greatest danger of calm water is not physical. It is psychological. When the ocean looks gentle, people swim farther. Boat operators relax their awareness. Divers stretch their limits. Guard drops. And risk rises quietly with it. Because the ocean does not need panic to be dangerous. Only conditions. The larger truth: the sea has never promised transparency. It does not reveal its intentions. It does not signal fairness. And it does not adjust for human confidence. A flat horizon is not reassurance. It is mystery. Ancient. Indifferent. Unconcerned with who enters it. Closing the most dangerous ocean is not always the one that terrifies you. It is often the one that invites you in. The one that looks harmless. Predictable. Safe. Because long before the surface changes, the ocean has already decided what it will become. If this changed how you see calm water, watch next. Right finger where sharks are most likely to appear. And why? Because danger rarely begins where we expect it. The ocean, a vast and enigmatic realm, can lull even the most cautious into a false sense of security. This deceptive calm invites exploration, beckoning us to dive deeper, to paddle further, and to trust in its seeming tranquility. Yet, within this inviting facade lies a hidden treachery, one that has caught many off guard, transforming a joyful outing into a struggle for survival. As we navigate the waters, we must remember that invitation can cloak danger, and beneath the surface, the ocean holds its own secrets waiting to unfold. The allure of the ocean is undeniable, presenting an idyllic scene that draws swimmers, surfers, and sailors alike. Picture it: sun-drenched shores, a gentle breeze, and waves that barely break upon the sand. Yet, amidst this picturesque view, the seasoned adventurer senses the anticipation stirring just beneath the calm facade. The experience transforms. Where once there was joy, now a cautious awareness begins to loom. They understand well that every ripple, however subtle, could signal unseen currents of peril ready to surge forth without warning. It is this tension between beauty and danger that keeps them vigilant, acknowledging the ocean's true nature. In moments of dead calm, the atmosphere shifts, almost whispering a warning. Sailors feel a heaviness in the air, a silence that is not merely peaceful but foreboding. It is as if the ocean holds its breath, preparing for a sudden change. As the tension mounts, the awareness of seasoned mariners sharpens. They know lurking beneath the surface, the unpredictable forces of nature are at play. The horizon remains deceptively beautiful, yet every fiber of their being reminds them to respect the calm, for it can herald the storm's fury, even when no signs are visible. The unwary swimmer, lost in the tranquility, often overlooks vital signs that betray the ocean's deceptive nature. As they glide through the surface, little do they realize the chaos brewing beneath. The whispers of impending currents become drowned in splashes of their splendor as they float, convinced of their safety. Yet, unseen forces coil tightly beneath the serene skin of the water, ready to unravel the aloofness of the moment. It's a dance between man and nature, one where the ocean remains the silent partner, its intentions masked by a flurry of blissful ignorance, masked by the calm. In this delicate balance, the ocean's calm can stealthily morph into a deadly calm, like a predator lying in wait, unseen yet palpably present. Experienced adventurers share stories of encounters where tranquility masked turmoil, tales often seasoned with a shiver of fear. They recount the oppressive silence that precedes an unexpected swell or the sudden drop in temperature that sends warning signals through the currents. This is not merely anecdotal, but a profound lesson etched into the memories of those who've felt the ocean's hidden power, reminding us that true mastery involves understanding the depths far beyond what can be visually perceived from the shore. Awareness must counteract complacency, for only then can we navigate these waters with respect and caution, ensuring that we remain vigilant against the ocean's beguiling invitation. The consequences of overlooking these signals can be dire. A rip current, hidden from the casual observer, showcases the ocean's dual nature, inviting yet deceptive. As it pulls unsuspecting swimmers further from shore, only their struggle breaks the surface calm. With each stroke against the relentless pull, they realize too late the danger they faced, unaware until it was almost too late. Survival in these waters requires not only respect for the ocean's beauty but also an understanding of its ruthless potential hidden within the tranquility. The calm we see often misleads, masking the unseen dangers swirling beneath. When we find ourselves in these deceptively serene waters, we must remain ever alert, for trust in the tranquil exterior can quickly lead to perilous outcomes. Every moment offers a choice: to embrace the allure of calm or to recognize the lurking threats waiting to reveal themselves. The ocean's silence can promise adventure but ultimately bespeaks a deeper mystery, one that challenges our perceptions and demands respect. Every tranquil surface requests our awareness, for beneath the calm, the ocean is a master of both beauty and terror, forever inviting yet rarely forgiving. The seasoned mariner's instincts begin to churn. They scan the horizon, where the sea sprawls out like a flat expanse of glass, reflecting the sunlight in a shimmering facade. Each breath is measured, as they remember tales of unsuspecting sailors pulled from safety into treacherous depths. Awareness pulses within them. Underneath this serenity lies an orchestra of forces, an overwhelming current waiting to emerge from its silence. The mariner glances at the still water, recalling whispers of a time when the quietude morphed into chaos without warning. Friends and fellow sailors had spoken of the dead calm before becoming victims of the very calm they had initially admired. An unsettling sensation creeps into their bones as they remember the tales. A buildup of pressure beneath a placid surface, minds lulled into believing safety lies ahead, when in truth, danger lurks just out of sight. The ocean seems to hold its breath, inviting exploration while concealing secrets ready to unravel at a moment's notice. As they tighten their grip on the wheel, an instinctual caution takes root, warning of treachery disguised as tranquility. The sun glints on the water as if it were an invitation, but the mariner knows better. Each glimmer hides a potential peril. With a turn of the wheel, they steer toward the open sea, the familiar taste of salt air filling their lungs, yet a nagging voice reminds them of the unseen currents at play below. The tension in the atmosphere thickens, almost palpable, and they feel the weight of the ocean's indifference. In the distance, a flock of seabirds wheels overhead, their cries echoing a warning, urging sailors to remain vigilant. As they navigate into deeper waters, their thoughts drift to countless encounters shared among sailors who had pushed past their caution, and the burden of their tales hangs heavily in the air. Flashes of memory surface. Boisterous laughter turned into frantic shouts as friends battled against the rippling pull of a current they had not noticed until it was too late. Each anecdote serves as a reminder that what feels calm can easily deceive, and the ocean's mood can pivot without notice. The water, though visually inviting, is an enigma that layers itself beneath a tranquil demeanor, drawing in those lacking respect for its power. The mariner takes a moment to absorb their surroundings, each wave rolling in slowly, a deceptive dance that could shift at any moment. They glance back at the shoreline, a comforting reminder of safety, but knowing full well the ocean's nature can shift their reality in the blink of an eye. An unseen current stirs just below, as if the vast blue expanse is a serpent coiled tight, preparing to strike when least expected. With foresight etched into their mind, they replay stories of fellow adventurers, who met promises of calm with tragic endings as the ocean reminded them of its capriciousness. These reflections fuel their resolve, ensuring that they hold on to a crucial truth: to respect the unease beneath this serene facade. Just ahead, the horizon expands as they push further into the heart of the ocean, where trust and trepidation collide. Embracing the moment, they recognize the duality inherent in the deep blue. It lures one closer while hiding its dark secrets and dangers, reminding every seasoned sailor that the ocean may be inviting, but it remains an uncertain ally. Each stroke against the waves beckons them forward, yet every ripple serves as a reminder of the powerful forces that may soon emerge from their hidden realms. Awareness sharpens as a soft sigh escapes their lips, a recognition that the allure of the ocean is both reckless and remarkable, a balance of beauty that demands respect. The calm, while enticing, asserts a cautionary tale of vigilance, drawing them deeper into the embrace of something extraordinary and perilous. As they continue their journey, the weight of the stories they carry does not fade but rather amplifies their awareness, turning each serene moment into a testament to their cautious exploration and respect for the deep, foreboding unknown. A sudden chill sweeps across the water, chilling the air and sending a shiver down the mariner's spine. They instinctively check their instruments, but there are no immediate warnings. no sudden shifts, no alarms blaring. Yet, that unsettling sensation deepens. The ocean is whispering secrets that only the most attuned ears can decipher. Glancing around, there is nothing visually alarming, but the atmosphere feels dense and heavy, as if burdened by the weight of all the unspoken warnings. A watchful eye remains fixed on the horizon, where shadows of clouds begin to gather, shrouding the vibrant sun that once held sway, a prelude to the change they sense is inevitable. The mariner knows that in moments like these, staying attuned to their instincts can mean the difference between adventure and calamity. They take a deep breath, steadying themselves against the brewing storm of possibilities ahead. As the air fills with an electric tension, the mariner recalls the fables of their ancestors, recounting the tales where mere moments of stillness transformed into fierce tempests. Legends whispered of vessels that ventured forth, blinded by placid waters, only to be engulfed by sudden squalls that arose without warning. It is a memory that echoes within, a haunting reminder of the ocean's capricious nature and its capacity to unleash fury at a moment's notice. Each tale serves as a bell tolling for the unwary, illuminating the need for vigilance amidst seeming tranquility. They glance at the sea once more, witnessing the deceptive beauty that could betray even the most experienced seafarers. The horizon stretches before them, enticing and treacherous, a blind urge urging them onward as they navigate the fine line between exploration and recklessness. The mariner holds steady as the skies begin to darken, the shadows of clouds thickening in the distance, their shapes swirling ominously. A foreboding stillness blankets the surface, the ocean now a discordant symphony, where silence reigns supreme and tension coils like a tightened spring. They can almost hear the silent roar of potential chaos, an unsettling reminder of the unseen forces gathering strength beneath the calm facade. Each passing moment feels suspended in time, an awareness settling heavily upon the mariner's shoulders. Scrutinizing the horizon again, they recall a crucial lesson shared among seasoned sailors: always respect the ocean's quiet, for within its stillness lies untold power and unseen dangers waiting to be awakened. The mariner's heart races, a rhythm syncing with the pulsating energy around them. As the last rays of sunlight flicker behind gathering clouds, a shift in the wind whispers warnings only the ocean understands. They notice subtle changes in the water's hue, a deepening blue that reflects the storm brewing beneath the surface. The once calm atmosphere carries a charged anticipation, the unmistakable prelude to nature's might. With each passing moment, the realization settles. They are on the brink of experiencing the ocean's true temperament, where stillness transforms into ferocity, making serenity seem like a distant memory. Embracing the raw power on the horizon, the mariner prepares for what lies ahead, acutely aware that adventure blends seamlessly with the potential for chaos. The wind picks up suddenly, shifting the weight of the moment, and the mariner feels the tension in the air morphing into anticipation. With a firm grasp on the wheel, they shift their gaze to the darkening clouds, which writhe and churn ominously, speaking volumes of the tempest about to unfold. Each breath becomes charged with an intensity that electrifies the atmosphere, a stark reminder of the dual nature of the sea. Still, amidst the swirling chaos overhead, a small part of them yearns for the thrill of the unknown, fighting against the instinct to turn back. They find comfort in the knowledge that seasoned sailors embrace these very moments, for through peril lies adventure, and with respect for the ocean, they can harness its beauty and ferocity alike. Now, the boundary between calm and chaos blurs, inviting the mariner to explore what lies ahead with caution and courage. This is the essence of sailing, forging forward into the unpredictable, ready to dance with the ocean's whims. The horizon shimmers with both promise and foreboding, as if the very ocean whispers secrets known only to those who dare to listen. The mariner takes a moment to reflect, recalling restless nights spent studying the rhythms of the sea, learning to interpret its moods. They remember the connection forged with the elements, an understanding that extends beyond words, a dance of respect and intuition. With each passing wave, they feel an urgency to navigate these shifting dynamics with skill, honed through years of observation and experience. As droplets of mist begin to gather on their skin, an instinct prompts them to adjust their sails, preparing for the transition from calm to storm. The air thickens with tension, yet beneath that weight, anticipation bubbles, an electric thrill intertwining with respect. Embracing the adventure ahead, the mariner steels themselves for what the ocean will reveal, ready to continue navigating the fine line between serenity and tumult. As the first raindrops begin to fall, the mariner's instincts sharpen even further. Each drop feels like nature's drumroll, echoing the impending transformation. The once tranquil ocean surface now starts to ripple, reflecting the brewing storm that looms just beyond the horizon. In navigating this unpredictable realm, the mariner understands a profound truth. The ocean remains an enigma, forever shifting between calm serenity and violent tempests. Ultimately, it's the delicate balance of this relationship that shapes every voyage, reminding us all that respect for the sea can ignite both adventure and caution.